Church Growth Systems. Practical growth for today's church. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the podcast where we help pastors, church leaders, and creative teams grow their church and expand their reach online. Today we're talking about something that every ministry needs to understand in this season: how to grow your church online the right way. We're not guessing. We're not following trends blindly. We're answering the real questions people are already asking. Do we even need digital ministry? How do we actually reach people online? And what kind of content should we be posting to see real growth? If you've been trying to figure this out, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Help me welcome Pastor Dre to the show.
It is so good to be on the show today. I am super excited.
Pastor Dre, we have a few questions for you. First question, do we even need digital ministry?
First question, do we even need digital ministry? Yes, yes, and yes. Let me give you 3 reasons why you need a digital ministry. Number 1, people are already online searching for God. They may not come to a building first, but they will engage with content. Did you know that there's people going to Google searching church near me, how to find a church, free rehab in whatever city? There's different cities that they're searching for. So that means they're searching for answers. So people are already online searching for God. And here's the thing. They may not come to a building first, but they can find you through your blog, on your website, through your social media. So yes, I would say you need a digital ministry. Number 2, online is the new front door of the church. Your social media or your blog or your website is often the first impression people get. So you want to make sure that you have a website. I mean, social media is great. Don't get me wrong, but you want to have a church website, because when you have a website, that becomes your own digital space. I like to look at it like this. Nothing against social media, but that's rented space. But your own website is your own digital real estate. And your social media or your website or your blog are often the first impression people get of your church. If you don't have a website, then you might be missing out being able to give a first impression to people that are looking for a church. Okay? Reason number 3, digital ministry expands your reach beyond your local location. Okay? You can impact people in different cities, different states, different countries, all because you have a website or social media or because you're online. And that's powerful. So do we need a digital ministry? Yes. Let me recap. Number 1, people are already online searching for God. Number 2, online is the new front door of the church. Number 3, digital ministry expands your reach beyond your location.
Next question, how do we actually reach people online?
How do we actually reach people online? Well, here's 3 ways that I think of that you can do it. There's probably plenty of more, but here's 3 ways. Number 1, speak to real challenges and problems that people are facing, like purpose in life, maybe learning how to pray, how to find a job, how to dress for a job, how to fill out a job interview, how to look for a job. Different things that people are actually looking for. And if you give them value in that area, it doesn't always have to be church topics. Yes, you could discuss how to build your prayer life, how to evangelize. But if you want to be a soul winner, you can address topics that people are unsaved that may need help with, like finding a job or how to apply for a grant. So different things like that, address real challenges and real problems that people are facing. That's one way to reach people online. Number 2, engage instead of just posting. Now this is powerful. You want to, when you post to social media or you write a blog and you get a comment, you want to reply to those comments. You want to respond to those messages. You want to start conversations. See, what happens a lot of times is we can have our social media, right? And we get comments, but we don't reply to the comments. We get messages and we're like, oh, look at all the messages I'm getting, but we don't have time to reply to the messages. It's like when you get a phone call. Someone leaves you a message and you don't reply. That's how it is with social media when we don't reply to messages, or your blog when you don't reply to comments. And you can even start conversations with your content. So instead of just posting like a flyer, instead of just posting what's happening at the church, ask some questions. Get people to engage with your content. Ask them a question. How did you enjoy service? Or, what are 3 challenges that you face in finding a job? And then that way people start engaging with your content. Okay, so what are some challenges in finding a good church or something like that? So those are topics that you're going to get engagement with, and that's powerful. Okay, number 3, how do we actually reach people online? Stay consistent with your content. Show up regularly. Don't post and ghost. I like that. Don't post and ghost, but show up regularly, and so people recognize and begin to trust your voice. Okay, so how do we actually reach people online? Let's recap. Number 1, speak to real problems people are facing, or real challenges people are facing. Number 2, engage instead of just posting. Number 3, stay consistent with your content.
Last question. What content should we post to grow?
What content should we post? Okay, that's a good question. I would say short teaching clips, 30 to 60 seconds of a sermon highlight that delivers one strong message. So those are good. It's churchy, but it's good. Because I'm talking about, if you want to be a soul winner, I'm not against posting sermons and things that are happening in the church, but also balance it to where you're going to be posting, number 2, testimonials and transformational stories. So not only do you want to post short teaching clips, but you also want to post testimonies and transformation stories and real life impacts of people that have been changed by going to your church, and how their life was before they got saved and how they got changed, and real life impact. It builds connection and trust. So you can have somebody testify, before I got saved, I was like this. I gave my life to Jesus, and now here's what's happening. So usually when they testify, you cover 3 things: how their life was, what God's doing in how their life was, how did they get saved, and what is God doing in their life now. So you could cover those 3 things. That is powerful. Okay? And number 3, behind the scenes and church life content. So behind the scenes and church life content, you can show your team, your worship team, your prayer team, your children's ministry, your youth ministry. Maybe you're in the streets evangelizing. You can show that content behind the scenes. Show your church culture. Maybe you guys are having a praise celebration at the altar, or whatever it may be, fellowshipping in the green room, playing dominoes at a church fellowship. You see, show your church culture, and also authentic moments. Someone getting a breakthrough at the altar, someone testifying at church service, special music on a Sunday morning, somebody testifying at a street rally. That's powerful stuff. So not just and then put words in your video. Start your video with an intro. What's up, everybody? This is so and so. Here's a clip. Don't just play the video, with no connection. That's a commercial. But what you want to do is you want to post content that are going to get people to interact, and you can ask them questions. You can have someone talking. You don't like talking? Use AI to start the video. I encourage you to put some words in your video of someone actually talking and greeting the people, connecting with the people, and showing behind the scenes stuff. Hey, let me take you around real quick. This is our fellowship. We're having some domino players going on. Say what's up, everybody. This is our children's ministry over here. This is our worship team getting ready for Sunday morning service. What's up, worship team? They give a shout out. They're actually talking to the camera. That's fire. So those are 3 things that you can do, the type of content that you should post. Let me recap again. Number 1, short teaching clips. Number 2, testimonies and transformation stories. Number 3, behind the scenes and church life content. Now, if this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions on any topics that we covered, drop them in the comments section, and we would love to assist where we can. It's your boy, Pastor Dre, and thanks for having me on the show. God bless.
Before we wrap up, remember this. Online ministry isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. We don't have to reach everybody, but we are called to reach somebody. And somebody is already online, searching, scrolling, and looking for hope. Let's not wait for people to walk through the doors. Let's meet them where they are. If this episode helped you, share it with your team, your pastor, or someone in ministry who needs this. And consider this. What's one step you can take this week to grow your church online? We'll catch you on the next one. Stay consistent, stay creative, and keep spreading the message. Okay, chat later.